Okay, hi, I'm Tatiana from Quiet China, and this is a response to Jedite's questions. Okay, here we go. Number one, my name, age, and location. Well, I just told you my name's Tatiana, and I'm 18. I just turned 18 on Tuesday. It's very exciting. And I live in Sheridan, Wyoming. Yeah, Sheridan, Wyoming. It's it's not really that close to any place huge. I guess the closest big population place is Denver, or I guess if you want to count Cheyenne, which is the capital. But it's a small town. Anyways, next question. Um, how old were you when you started playing video games? Um, shoot, I guess I was about 4 or 5 when I started, and I've always remembered my old. I still have my NES system and my Genesis always being there. So it was probably for one of my cousins, and they were a couple years older than me that got them. But they were always there. And then I remember getting my first Game Boy, the old big fat ones, and that was my very first, yeah, game I ever got. So let's see, what sparked your interest in video games? I don't know. I guess I don't know. I was always interested in them, and I always thought they were fun to play, and I always wanted to beat them. I hated to lose. Oof. But just the challenge of them, and it always interested me. Let's see, next question. The first video game you remember playing? Tetris on my Game Boy, and what else? Oh, Zelda, the Link's Awakening with the little owl. I never beat the game, but oh, I love that game. I'll still play it today. And next question. Yeah, it does have a special. Those games do have a special place in my heart. I don't know. I could always go back to Tetris. You can always go back to Tetris and have fun with it. And Mario and games like that. Another game that I always remember playing when I was little was all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. I never had the first one, so I never played it. I have like the second and third one, and all the little team battle ones. I used to always like playing that with my cousin. Let's see. My favorite franchise in video games. I guess this is kind of, well, I always liked the Spiral games to a point. When they started heading to the PS2, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll stop for then. What else? I like Dead or Alive and Tekken, all those fighting games. And well, Mario, of course, and Zelda. Those were good games, and they still are. Let's see, my favorite game company. I don't know. I never really paid too much attention to the companies that made the games as long as they were good. But I guess EA, Squaresoft, Capcom, Konami, those I usually got games from them though. They were pretty good. Let's see. My least favorite game franchise. I hate card playing games. Ugh, they're just terrible. I don't like them. I used to play sports games when I was younger, but I kind of fell out of it. I don't really like playing those anymore. Let's see. The most overrated game, I think, well, franchise, Guitar Hero. I know it's a good game. It's fun and addicting, but I don't know. I never thought it was that much fun. I don't know. I'm just boring. um, my favorite genre of video games. I don't know. I've always been a fan of fighting games like Tekken, Dead or Alive, Soul Calibur 2, and of course the old 2Ds of scrollers of Street Fighter and stuff like that. I like forming games, like Mario and crap like that. But I don't know. I guess I could enjoy any kind of game. I've played all sorts of genres, and I don't have a least one I just hate besides card playing games. So let's see. My favorite era of video games. I guess I have to go with old school with 8 bits. Yeah, old school Nintendo style. Bitches. My favorite video game controller. Um, I guess the N64 because it was always comfortable for me to hold it in a certain way, and then you could just switch back and forth, whichever depending on what game you were playing. Let's see. My favorite system was it wasn't my PlayStation 1. I had like the most games for that. That was like my main console. It's it, if I could find it, I don't know what happened to it, but it still has all my favorite games on it pretty much. My PlayStation 1. Let's see, what game has the memorable music for you? Zelda. I don't know, just whenever I hear that beginning music, I'm like, alright, I'm about to go kick some ass. My little sword, my little boomerangs and stuff. Let's see. My least favorite video game controller. Well, I don't know. It's not a bad controller. It was just bad for me because I broke it. Was my Genesis controller. I think one time I lost at Sonic and I got pissed and I like threw it and it broke and I couldn't get a new one. So I had to play with that one and it didn't really work that well. Let's see. Do you follow game review sites? Not really. I used to be really into G4, but then just recently they've slowly started just going away from video games and they're more into entertainment. And they really don't have any video game shows on there anymore. None that none that I really want to watch. Let's see. What's next? What's your favorite system out of the current console generation? Truthfully, I'm too broke to get the new consoles, which really sucks. It really does. I'm trying to get money together to actually get one of these consoles, but I don't have money. But with what I've seen, I don't know. They all have their perks, I guess. The Wii with its fancy, nice little controller. I don't know. It looks like fun. I guess I'll pick the Wii. I don't. Yeah, I'll pick the Wii. My favorite portable system would have to be my original Game Boy. I don't know, because of memories. But of course, the Game Boy Advance had some good times too. I don't know, I guess my Game Boy. My most memorable memory in playing a video game. Oh, this is embarrassing. But I cried over a boss on Crash Bandicoot. I must have been like 10. I cried for like an hour because I could not beat that asshole. Ugh, it made me so upset. I cried and I cried. I'm like, I can't beat him. I just couldn't beat him. And just recently, I got sorry. Just recently I got a Resident Evil 4 for my little GameCube, my cute little lunchbox, and that's a good game. If anybody out there hasn't played the game, play it. It's good. But yeah, I almost got in trouble. I was like screaming like profanities left and right at that game because I still can't get past the first level. I got to a cutscene, I had a spasm, and then some lady with the pitchfork took me out. I'm still trying to beat it. But I don't know, I have a lot of funny memories breaking controllers and oh man. Oof. And last question, why do you play video games? Oh, I guess because I've always been interested in them. I think they're fun, exciting. They take you to another land, and I don't know. I used to want to have a career in video games, but I don't know. I kind of drifted from it a bit. But I mean, I still love video games, and I always will, and I'll always play them, and they're always going to be pretty good to an extent. So I don't know. I always will play video games as long as they're always good. I don't know. That's stupid. But I guess I play them for the challenge and they're fun. Oh, okay. Alright, that's pretty much it. Okay. Bye.